Time-lapse photography is a really cool kind of photography that pretty much anybody can do. It's even built into iPhones. So what it is it's a series of pictures that are taken over a period of time and then played back much quicker. So it would be like setting your camera up and taking a picture every minute for an hour. So you have 60 pictures, but you play those pictures back to back really quickly in maybe 10 seconds. So you're taking a 1 hour time period and you're condensing it into 10 seconds. So here's a few examples of time-lapse photography that I've done. So it's really neat all the things you can do with time-lapse. I've incorporated it into commercial work. I've done it with weddings, just setting up even a GoPro and just letting it record the clouds going by or letting it record traffic and just speeding that up. There's something really cool about condensing 4 hours into 10 seconds. So I'm going to show you how to do a very simple Lego time-lapse video. And let's be honest, I really just wanted to play with Legos. So here we go. All right. So with that camera, I'm recording video. And the cool thing about time-lapse is that instead of taking a series of pictures, you can just take a video and speed it up. So I'm going to show you that in 1 second. But with this camera, I am going to shoot a traditional time-lapse where you just take a picture and then you put all the pictures together and speed it up. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is put my camera on a tripod. And the reason I do this is so that the whole video isn't shaking and moving and jumping around and making everybody sick. So you just put your camera on a tripod. Any tripod will do. So I'm going to get everything set. I'm going to set my focus and leave my focus there. So I set my aperture to f16 so that all of this is in focus and not just a tiny little sliver. And because my aperture is so small and letting in such a small amount of light, I'm actually lengthening my shutter speed. And since nothing on this is moving, and since my camera's on a tripod, I can shoot with a really slow shutter speed and not have to worry about motion blur. So what I did is I hooked up this little remote, which you do not have to have, but I have it just to make everything quicker. I press it, and it takes a picture. And it just makes the whole process a little faster. So let's get started and see what happens. Alright, so I've had a little bit of fun. I ran over a guy a couple times with a car. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pictures, I'm going to put them on my computer, and I'm going to import them all into the video program and just play them really, really quickly. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this video I just shot and put it in my video editing program and speed it up to like times 1,000 normal speed. And it'll be two pretty cool time-lapse videos taken in two different ways. All of the images taken and on the computer, we are going to make a video. So here are all of my images. It's about 61 or 62 of them. I made sure not to move anything that I didn't want to move in the video. So my camera's on a tripod, my table's not moving, this gray base plate's not moving, just the Legos are. I am going to import them into a video editor. I use Premiere Pro. You can use really whatever you want. Anything will work. There's only a few little settings we need to mess with. The first one is how long each picture shows up for. So it's called the still image default duration. So I have it set to 4 frames, which is less than 1/4 of a second. So you can experiment with different amounts, but I just have it set on 4 frames. And then all you do is you select all of your images. You click one, hold shift, click the other, and you can just drag them straight down onto your timeline. They go over here to your project if you need them later, but you just hit play and here's your movie. It's as simple as that. This poor little Lego girl's getting run over, and then this pirate dude's getting run over somehow. I don't know how that works. But I mean, that's a time lapse. So you can do this with the sun. You can do this with really anything. To export it, you just click File,
export media, and then you can just do the default. If you want to shoot a video and do it, it's pretty much the same thing, except you're speeding up the video. So here's the video I shot. Drag this down onto my timeline. Let's see, where do I want to start this at? Right here. So we're going to start the video there. And I'm leaving it at 100% until I figure out where I want to start and stop. We'll stop it there. So I'm just selecting my clip and dragging it backwards. Now the fun part. So let's go to speed and duration. Speed is at 100%. Let's put it at 1600 because that's what I've done before. And it shortens it by a lot because you're playing it 1600 times faster, or at 1600%. So here is what we have. Me playing with Legos really quickly. So this is technically a time lapse. It's a series of photos or video just played back really fast. You can do this for so many cool things. You can do it for nature. You can do it for just a factory, really anything. But that's pretty simple and straightforward. Let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to sign up for my mailing list where I send out free photography education emails occasionally. Follow me on Instagram where I post behind the scenes videos and just different projects and photos I'm working on. I just really appreciate you guys subscribing and watching my channel.